Caught by yourself, then you slipping. You think I lost it, you tripping. Just like your faucet, I'm dripping. I'm from the home of the wire. Watch what I say, never know who got wired. Tell you the truth, I can't deal with no liar. Tell the fuck boy, he can't be my supplier. My shit is gon' dumb like a mosh pit. Come to your hood and we start shit. Call of Duty, I feel like a target. My hitters, they seek and destroy. I'm on a mission, I gotta deploy. Fuck being happy, money bring me joy. You call them weapons and we call them toys. I call my soldiers and you call them boys. I'm in the wild, wild, wild west. I'm in the trenches, nigga. Be safe, boy, God bless. You in the trenches, nigga. Watch your back.
And place them both in mind.
You knew.
Welcome back to the number one show on the line, the number one show out there, the number one show that give it to you like you need it. Welcome back to Irresponsibly Correct, and I'm your Irresponsibly Correct host, Tonio. I fucked that up. It's been a minute. Let me run that back. Welcome back to I Can't Say That Productions presents Irresponsibly Correct, and I'm your Irresponsibly Correct host, Tonio. And here at Irresponsibly Correct, we talk about any and everything. We talk about all those top subjects everybody don't want to talk about. We get into the nitty gritty about those subjects everybody don't want to talk about. If you do talk about it, you talk about it in the comfort zone of your home, because we live in the real sensitive time where you really can't talk about it. But here, Irresponsibly Correct, we're going to talk about it. Best believe that. Disclaimer, and another disclaimer. Here at Irresponsibly Correct, I talk about different things that happen in my life, that I go through, that I venture off in this journey. So if you're a part of my journey, if you come across my path and events happen, trust and believe I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put it on the show, I'm gonna put it in movies, I'm gonna put it in shows, I'm gonna put it in everywhere, because it's just an opportunity for somebody else to grow and learn from it. So that's a disclaimer for Irresponsibly Correct. But before we get started, you already know we gotta give the glory, the honor, the grace, everything to God, Jehovah, Buddha, the universe, however you want to identify this entity, this energy, however you want to identify, you identify, but you gotta give the glory and the grace to it, because without it, none of this would be possible. And I gotta give the glory and the shout out to my family and friends, my friends and family, my friends. I thank you so much, friends. I thank you so much just for being who you are, and pushing me and pushing me to be a better person. And I just can't thank you no more, no better than I am doing right now. Friends, I love you so much, and thank you so much. And family, the family I was blessed into, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because I know in times like this and get hard, we all elevating, we all growing, we all doing what we gotta do, and we're not always there, but hey, I know we still connected. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for loving me from start to finish, and it ain't over, so from start to now. Thank you so much. And the family that I'm manifesting, the family that I'm creating, the family that I'm doing this for, thank you so much. You ain't here, we ain't here right now, we ain't together right now, but I still thank you, because Daddy putting in work right now. Trust and believe that right now. Putting in different work, so my family that I'm creating right now will always be good, and the family that's going to manifest after that will always be good. We're talking about generational wealth around here. So thank you so much for that. And I can't get a show started, I can't get nothing started without dedicating anything that I do, anything that I touch, anything that I am. It be dedicated to my brother, man, Shredder Derek, that's sitting right here behind me on my shoulder, right here on the left or the right, however you want to put it. Derek Shredder, man, I love you, bro, and I miss you, man. And anything I do, everything I do, man, is dedicated to you, bro. And make sure that your name always stay alive. And even if I'm long gone, our name's still gonna ring. We talking about legacy right here, man. We talking about legacy right here. Derek Shredder, bro, I love you, and I do everything for you. And Irresponsibly Correct is sponsored by Donovan Green Photography. Donovan Green Photography. He provides weddings, self and family portraits, creating a comfortable and professional environment, capturing those key family moments and making you feel like a top model for the day. Donovan Green Photography is the place to go. Check him out on IG at dgreen_shoots. That's dgreen_shoots. And tell me your boy Tonio from Irresponsibly Correct sent you, and you get the automatically get that 10% discount. And trust me, believe you will have a wonderful time. It's a wonderful experience. He grows every time I turn on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever network there it is. I see him doing bigger and better things. So go ahead and check out my brother. And give him that opportunity. Matter of fact, give yourself that opportunity to feel like a model for a day. Trust and believe he'll take care of you. Donovan Green Photography, man. Go ahead and check him out. So, Irresponsibly Correct, we've been incorporating something because we're all about self-love and self-help and improving ourselves to being a better person and being the ultimate best version of ourselves to present to the world and bless the world with and make the world a better place by making ourselves a better place. So at Irresponsibly Correct, we started something called Life Hacks. Life Hacks is just what it sounds like. It's a life gem that you could incorporate to your life instantly to make yourself a better person each and every day. And today life hack is something I've been saying from the day I started this show, and I'll repeat myself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because this life hack is what I truly believe life is about. And today's life hack is treat yourself like you would like others to treat you. Treat yourself like you would like others to treat you. Normally we was born and taught to treat others like you would like to be treated, and that is partially true. And through my journey in life and my experience in life, treating others like you want to be treated is not the way to get treated how you want to be treated, because that is a way to open yourself up to be used and abused. So treat yourself like you want others to treat you. Do to yourself. Love yourself. Take time to yourself. Be with yourself. Have fun with yourself. Love yourself how you want others to treat you. Prime example, if you take care of your car, trust and believe, anybody step into your car or your home, they're going to take care of it just like that, because you treat it with utmost respect. So if you want to be treated with utmost respect, and if you want to be loved to the highest, most potential of what you want to be loved at, love yourself like that. Because without loving yourself, without doing for yourself, nobody can do for you and nobody can be for you. So be for yourself what you want others to be for you. And that's something that I'm learning each and every day. I'm going through the battles, fighting the demons. I guess the true demons people be talking about. The true demons when you by yourself, and the mental battles you have with yourself. And I'm learning to love myself each and every day. I'm just about to start working out. I'm about to start reading books. I'm about to start going back to school. I'm about to start doing different things and loving myself out and taking myself out on dates. Yeah, that sounds lonely. Yeah, that sounds like the cliche of loneliness. So I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to love myself. But that's exactly what you need to do. Nobody can know how to love you if you don't know how to love yourself. How can you teach somebody else how to love you if you don't even know how to love yourself? So treat yourself how you would like others to treat you, and I truly believe life will be so much different for you. So much different for you. That's our life hack for today. But moving on, we is in the first week of September. Excuse my unprofessionalism with this Paul, as I'm drinking on Paul. My bag. Get your drink, get your liquor, roll your blunts up, and we're gonna get into some good conversation tonight. But we're in the first week of September, and when we come around this time right here, we have two things that come back around. The kids going back to school. Please, God bless our kids. I hope our kids are safe out there, masked up. Please, God bless our teachers. Our teachers gotta have a very strong job and a very important job. We know that teachers are now very essential. Parents now is now not complaining with these teachers now. After this last past year and a half, trust and believe, go send these kids to school. But hope everybody's safe out there with that right there. But back to school and football. This is the last week we have to worry about. And for real, today is Tuesday, really Wednesday morning. Football is tomorrow, Thursday. I am so glad that football is back. I'm glad that football is back. I've been in and out of being a football fan. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. Been a fan since 2000 when I first Super Bowl. You already know. Shouts out to Baltimore fans. We already out there. You know what it is. But football is my sport. Yeah, basketball been back. Basketball been good. Football was back last year, but I couldn't wait for football to come back. The Sundays is nothing like a Sunday afternoon smoking your blunt, watching your team whoop ass. It's nothing like it. And even smoking a blunt, chilling with your friends, chilling with your peoples, and watching just a game period. Football gonna start coming on Sunday night, Sundays, Monday night, Thursdays. Man, this is just a wonderful time. I love the fall time, and football is definitely one of the reasons why I love football. So we will not have to go without football anymore. This is the last week that we're gonna have to live without football, and football is most definitely back. Get your fantasy leagues out. I never was a fantasy person. I might indulge in fantasy if it's not too late to indulge in fantasy. I might indulge in fantasy league. I don't know. It may be fun. But something else I want to do is start a show. You know, a prediction show of the games. If anybody out there want to do a show about prediction shows, sports shows, man, hit me up. We going to do that. If not, I do it by myself until I find somebody. You already know how it goes. This is what we doing. Or I can't say the production's irresponsibly correct. Also producing another sports show. I don't know the name, but we gonna do what we do. But moving along, how was you guys' week? I hope you guys had a good week. I didn't post last week's show. If you heard last week, I was having a rough couple of weeks, and this last past week was no better. It was no better, but I guess it was better because it helped me realign where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Since what's today? Like I said, Wednesday morning. Since Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was in the bed all day. All day, just looking at my phone. I needed some help, but I got it together. I need to go ahead and post last week's show, and then go ahead and post this show after we go ahead and get into some good conversation. But throughout the week, the main focus this week was Kanye West and Drake, and I'm not gonna go too much on each of the albums because I didn't really hear both of them. Kanye West out with the Donda album and Drake with the Scary Hours 2 album. I didn't listen to all of both of them, but what I listened to from both of them was fire. I like all the features that was on both albums. I like the song. I like the flavor. I like them doing what they doing. But the most thing that everybody was talking about is who is the GOAT of hip hop? Who is the motherfucking GOAT of hip hop? And when you talk about GOATs, to me, in any genre, sports, music, anything, you have to go in eras. And you talking about now eras, I guess when you talking about the living GOATs right now, I can't give it to one person. I guess the forefathers of the GOATs right now in my book would be Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and of course Drake. Jay-Z the OG. Jay-Z been in the game. He been making moves. He been doing what he been doing, making lyrics. He can hop on any feature. Jay-Z is who he is. He would kill any beat. He's just a mogul in the United States and overseas. Jay-Z's a GOAT. Lil Wayne will kill any beat. Will kill your beat better than you killed your own beat. It's not much more that you can say about Lil Wayne. Kanye West. I feel like Kanye West is the true GOAT of music, period. To be able to write the music, produce the song, star in the song, star in the video, produce the video, put the video out. I believe Kanye West is the true GOAT of music, period. Period. If anything, of everything, what it has to do with music, I think Kanye West is the GOAT. It's not much more that you can say. He can write the shit. He can produce the shit. He can film the shit. I mean, but in my generation, so you're talking about early 2000s or late 2000s, up here now, it's been Drake. Drake can sing, rap, do whatever you gotta do. It's not one person that I can just give the GOATness to. I gotta give it to a marshal with people now of different sections of music. If you want to give the person a great of all time with that, then yes, cool. But to say overall who is the best of all time, I can't give that. I won't say that. I won't indulge that. But my GOATs that I have of my era is Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and Drake. And I've been hearing people putting flag on Drake for giving R. Kelly, another GOAT, some royalties on the songs, or what if he did? I mean, it's business. If anybody was to sample this man's song, he was going to get some money. So I don't really know what the problem is, but I do have a question. Is it okay for us to now listen to R. Kelly? Can we listen to R. Kelly music, because that's some good music? And not just talking about the music that if people talking we can't listen to R. Kelly, that means we can't listen to any songs that he wrote, and that's a lot of songs that we still bump to this day. So, is it okay that we listen to R. Kelly? Can we finally bump R. Kelly? I am hearing the news that now a dude is coming out and saying he was sexually touched by R. Kelly. I don't really want to get into that right now, but yeah, that's what's going on. You do your research, you do what you want to do, and we're going to move on. But like I was saying, back in my week, you know what I'm saying, I was sitting in the bed. I wasn't feeling too good. Trying to deal with a lot of things that's going on in my life. Trying to pick myself up. And one thing that I had to do was just sit the fuck down, sit in the bed. And was just in a dark room, smoking hella blunts. Wasn't really drinking too much, but I was smoking hella blunts. And just sat in the bed, didn't want to move, didn't want to do nothing. And I didn't want to chill, didn't want to talk to nobody, didn't want to do anything. And once again, those are complete signs of depression. Yes, about a month ago, I talked about depression. And on this show, I'm going to re-talk about topics. I am going to re-talk about topics because if I'm going through it, trust believe, there's a lot of people out there that's going through it too. And depression is one thing that is a motherfucking real. It is real. It is real. We don't never want to talk about it until something happens to somebody. We probably saw the signs, but we did not know how to address the signs. Or we didn't see the signs, so we didn't address anything. We need to understand and address the signs in our own self of depression in order to see the signs in our loved ones and our friends and to help them when they're dealing with depression. I must be depressed. I sat in the bed for 3 days motherfucking straight. Got out a couple and get some food. Didn't eat for 2 days. And just sat in the bed. But I realized what was going on. I realized that told him you might be depressed. And get your ass up. I put some upbeat music on. I went to work. I surrounded myself around people who fuck with me, who love with me, and that's gonna pick me up. I.e. my boss. Mo, shout out to you. Thank you again. And I came home, I cleaned the house, and here I am and making a show. Shit, it might be Wednesday, no, I'm not doing on Sunday or Monday. Hey, it might be late, but I'm still doing it. Sometimes we need to understand when we're depressed. And when we're depressed, sometimes we don't just need to do that knee-jerk reaction and try to say, oh, let me get up, I'm okay. That's sometimes how we get depressed. By saying we okay. And whole time, we not okay. We're not okay. Sometimes you need to sit through that depression. I'm not really a Christian. I'm not really a religious person. But I do believe that they say that the Bible talk in parables. So, I mean, if you're talking parables, I might as well apply it to my life in a parable. I think when they said, like, Jesus died in 3 days and rose again, they was talking about depression. Or one factor in life, they was talking about depression. Hey, you depressed, sit your ass down for 3 days. But on that third day, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Now, literally, I don't think we can die for 3 days and then wake the fuck back up. But when you depressed and you sitting in that dark room and you by yourself and you not doing nothing, ain't you dead? You dead to the world. Don't nobody know you dead. Nobody know you going through that shit. You ain't talking to nobody. You dead. I think the Bible saying, yeah, go ahead, sit in that shit. Feel that shit. But on that third day, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Saturday I sat. Sunday I sat. Monday I sat. But Tuesday I got the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? Tuesday I got the fuck up. Just how Jesus died for 3 days and got the fuck up. I sat and got the fuck up. I think that's one of the meanings of that parables. It's okay to sit. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay. But what's not okay is to sit there. It's to sit there and not get up. It's to sit there and waddle in your feelings and sit there and feel sorry for yourself and have a pity party. You can realize what you did wrong. You can realize mistakes or decisions that you could have did better. But get up. You can beat depression. Depression is just a state of mind. That's all it is. Or just a time period. It will get better. It will get better. It can get better and it will get better. But you got to be the start to get better. I was down 3 days and I got back up. I'm not even behind. I'm right on time on everything I'm doing. Taking my breaks. I ain't going to get burned out. Applying myself. Pushing myself. If you feel depressed out there, take your time to sit down. Take the time to love yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Consume whatever you gotta consume, but start to get out of that. Start to watch and consume things that make you feel better. That's gonna make you get up. That's gonna make you feel better. That's gonna make you pump up and do what you gotta do. It is okay. Depression is real. Depression is real. Learn how to help others. Learn how to be there for others. How do you be there for others? You be there for others by being there for yourself. Acknowledge when shit, hey, this might be a time when I'm depressed. You are exuding certain behaviors that I exude when I'm depressed. Hey, shit, something might be going on. It could be going on. I'm here. And learn how to take out. Learn how to receive help. A lot of times we can give help. We can be there for everybody else. But once again, we don't know how to be there for ourselves or allow somebody else to be there for us. That's something I struggle for. I see a lot of help. I'm there for a lot of help. There's people that's trying to help me and be there for me, and I can feel myself pushing them away because I'm in my own ways of trying to get up out of that. Learn how to receive help. Learn how to receive love. We can give love all day, but we don't know how to receive love. Treat yourself how you want others to treat you. If you don't know how to receive love, ain't nobody gonna know how to give it to you. If you don't know how to love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna know how to love you. It's certain things that I'm learning in this journey. And one thing that definitely my mother tried to drill into my head that you can't be there for nobody else until you be there for your motherfucking self. I'm talking about love, talking about depression. One thing that can fix depression is love. Is love. Love fix everything. Love is the best feeling in the world. Love yourself, love others, and then be better. It can't be better. I think the strongest love known to man is a mother's love. Right now, we can compare it to anything, of everything. Compare the strongest love to anybody is a mother's love. Yeah, your wife might love you, your girlfriend might love you, but ain't nobody gonna love you like your mother love you. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. She birthed your ass, nigga. Ain't nothing like a mother's love, the mother's love or a parent's love. Cause I ain't gonna leave our brothers out there. I ain't gonna leave the fellas out there. I know you love your kids too. But you know what I'm saying? It's the mother, nigga. It's the mother. But that is one of the strongest love on earth is a parent's love. Unconditional love. And I don't think a lot of people understand that word, and it's very self-explanatory. Unconditional love. That means under no condition that I will not stop loving you. That mean I gotta be there for you. That mean I gotta be there to endure all that shit. But I will always love you. No matter what you do, how you feel, I will always love you. Unconditional love. Our parents, our mother. But there's also a flip side of love.
Building your business online takes effort, and when it's ready for the world to see, that's where Google Ads helps. Say you're an online fashion brand.
And that's when we talk about heartbreak. It could be heartbreak at home. It could be heartbreak in a relationship. That's still a part of love. Shouldn't be. But in the world we live in, hey, it's yin and yang. One side, another side. You feel me saying? Through heartbreak, you can find love. Through love, you can find heartbreak. It works together. And I have experienced my share of heartbreak. Trust and believe, I experienced my share of heartbreak. I'm experiencing, I guess, one of my most intenseful, my most painful, my most enduring heartbreak of them all. But in my biggest heartbreak, I'm learning the most. I'm learning so much about love, about myself, about others, about how to be. Trying to transform, or am transforming into the most best version of myself. In heartbreak, you can find discovery of self. Could be a nasty, beautiful thing. And then we done had a lot of beautiful, nasty things. Try to believe me. I didn't experience some shit. I didn't experience some beautiful nasty shit. But in heartbreak, you can experience some nasty, beautiful things. And that's the other side of love. And in my journey of love, being in love, I never want to fall in love. I never want to fall in love. I never ever again want to fall in love. Just listen to me falling. I would like to be in love. I would like to be love. Not as in somebody loving me. I like to be it. As in being. I am love. I would like to be love. I would like to love. I would like somebody else to love me. But I would never like to fall in love again. And I never like to use the words of being somebody's everything. I want to be your everything. We got to watch what the fuck we say. Especially when it comes down. Because the words that we speak, it is spells. It is spells. Just think of that. We was trained. We watched these movies and all this bullshit. And here they thinking it's romantic. Oh, I want to be your everything. I don't ever want to be somebody's everything. Ever again in my motherfucking in my life again. I don't want to be somebody's everything. Oh yes, it starts off beautiful. I want to be your smile. I want to be your intense look in the morning. I want to be the reason why you're happy. Even that sounds stupid. So if you're not on point, you know you want to be funny today, and they because you're not on point, they not happy. Nigga, that's a motherfucking job. You want to be somebody everything. So I'm gonna be your happiness and your heartache. Be your best love and your worst heartbreak. That's everything, right? I want to be your biggest high and your biggest low. Fuck no. Fuck no. Never again. Never again. I was that nigga that said that stupid ass shit. I want you to be my everything. I want to be your everything. Nigga, I wish I can't even get the words out to say right now. I wish I can go back and talk to that nigga. Sit down and talk to that nigga that said that. Me talk to me. Back when I said that dumb ass shit. I wish right now I can travel in time and talk to that nigga right now. It wouldn't be no talking. It wouldn't be no talking. It be some motherfucking furniture. But nigga, you sound stupid as shit. Be the motherfucker everything, nigga. Everything. You ain't even got it together. How the fuck you gonna be somebody everything? You ain't even got shit together your damn self, nigga. What the fuck? Sit your dumb ass down. I see why I had problems with women. Thought I sounded romantic. You sound dumb as shit. You wanna be somebody everything. Nigga, please. I would like to be a part of your happiness. I want to be all your happiness. I would like to be a part of your happiness. A part of it. I would like to add to it. Be accessory, if you say. But be your happiness? All of it? Hell no. Now, be all your sexual happiness. Now that's a different story. You come to Big Daddy, you hear me? Yeah, now that's a different story. But all your total happiness, what are you talking about? When you happy before you met me? Well, what the fuck you was doing before you met me, nigga? Start knowing that shit too. Shit. Cause I was happy before you, and I'm trying to be happy with you, plus you, and some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? But all your happiness, I think we're going a little too far. The movies duped us, tricked us, and I was the hopeless romantic. Watching the movies, the chick flicks. I was that nigga that like that shit. That shit ain't real. Even when you find the chick that's the hopeless romantic, that shit still ain't real. You better take bits and pieces of that shit and apply it to yourself, because that shit ain't real, nigga. You better love yourself and then hope somebody else can love themselves, and then y'all can love yourselves and each other together. But that's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about love. Call me Mr. Butter Love Jr. We're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about some love. And in my journey of in love, I've been doing research. Cause I'm like, I mean, what's going on? Something can't be right. Well, something is right. I just want to know. What I'm saying, put, you know what I'm saying, 2 and 2 together. 1 + 1 = 3. You hear me? And in my research, everybody had 3 stages of love. Everybody experienced 3 different love, 3 specific major different loves in their lifetime. Now, this person can be one person all in one. It could be 2 out of 3, or it could be 3 out of 3. But everybody experienced these 3 loves in their lifetime. And these 3 loves, I'm going to list them first and then go back. But the 3 loves that everybody experienced in their lifetimes are the first love, the intense love, and the unconditional love. Now let's go back. The first love. We know what that is. The puppy love. Puppy dog love. Normally the high school sweetheart. Our high school person who is mainly with in high school. That's normally our first love. That's what we introducing to us with love outside of our family. Because really the first love that we experience really is with our family. Our mother, our father, our siblings, our grandmother, etc. You know what I'm saying? So the first love is really the first love that we experience outside of our family. It normally happens in high school. Middle school. It can happen in middle school to some people who's early in the game. But normally happen in middle school, high school. And then our first love, it's the basic love. We have our basic problems. We're not really introducing to early life shit unless you done got the motherfucker pregnant. Oh, I'm sorry. Unless y'all done got each other pregnant and got a baby involved. And then, you know what I'm saying, you introduce to some more lively things. But in the high school love, you're introduced to sex. You're introduced to, you know, hormones, feelings, being territorial, a little jealous. High school love, first love. Everybody done been through that love. Get it? Put it on. The next love is the intense love. Now, you normally experience this intense love in your 20s into your 30s. And I'm really thinking I'm coming. At first, I thought I was going into the last love, but I guess I'm really coming out of my second love, which is the intense love. And everybody know that intense love. That off and on, I want to fuck the shit out them, but kill them at the same goddamn time. We know that intense love. That one person that we just can't seem to let go, but we know we gotta let that motherfucker go. We know the motherfucking love to make your heart race. 2 or more reasons, because they looking good than a motherfucker, and then they done say something to make you want to slap the shit out of them. No pun intended. No pun intended. But everybody done been through that on both sides of that. That intense love. That intense love. That love that may be the most powerful love that you felt or been through when you was in it. Everybody had done experienced that love. Everybody done been in that off and on relationship. Everybody done been in the relationship you just can't get enough. And normally in that intense love, during and most definitely after is where you find yourself. After the intense love, you normally find yourself after intense love, because it's just it's a love like a no other. It hits you out of nowhere. It teaches you things that you never thought you would ever experience. You become somebody that you never thought you would become. And in your 20s especially is just a very rough time to be, I guess you want to say, in love or try to find love, because you're still trying to find out who you are as a person. You're still trying to get your own life goals, but still accommodate or be with somebody else and love on them and be there for them. That tense love is that love. Back to South. It's that love back to South. And like I said, all these people can be one person. Your high school sweetheart could be your intense love that turns to unconditional love. It could be. Or it could have your high school sweetheart to meet somebody, and your intense love can go into the next love that I'm going to talk about, which is the unconditional love. And unconditional love is exactly what it sounds like. I love you no matter what. Disclaimer: you can love somebody without being with them. You can love somebody no matter what without being with them. Just because you love somebody don't mean you have to be with them or be around them or associate with them. Just want to say that. Just because you have unconditional love somebody doesn't mean that this person can do any and everything to you. You still be there. I think that's being dumb. I think that's not loving yourself. That's not, I believe that's having unconditional love for yourself. But unconditional love is exactly what it sounds like. Under no condition, I love you. I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna love you. Now, if you talk about in a relationship, unconditional love, if you have unconditional love for somebody, you're not going to put that person in certain situations where as though they have to question their love or put their love to the test. So it goes both ways. Under no circumstance would I not love you, but under no circumstance would I have to put your love to the test. Unconditional love. And I think that's what everybody strive for. That's what everybody want. Accept me for who I am. Love me for who I am. But within that, it has to come change. Because in the beginning, I can love you for whatever you do. Okay, that's who you are. That's what it is. But through time, change must happen. And if change must happen and the change don't happen, I'm not really sure what to say or what to do. You have to grow. You have to grow. Just like these cycles or these different stages that we all have, these different love that we all have. It's the beginning stage. What did you learn from your high school sweetheart or in that stage of love, of who you was at that person? That helped you transition into the intense love. Now that intense love was hard. It was intense. It was lovely. Never wanted to let it go, but you wanted to let it go, but you still want to be there, but you don't. What did you learn from there? How did you better yourself to be a better person from that love? Was the most craziest love and most indeed, but did you learn? Did you learn? Did it prepare you for the unconditional love? Because in no condition, no circumstances, we going to love each other. We going to build with each other. We going to be there for each other. And I can't wait for that love. Like I said, if it's 3 stages in love, hey, like I said, I've been through the first love. I've been through the intense love. Now I'm waiting for my unconditional love. I will say, side note, I wish my intense love is my unconditional love. But if it doesn't work out like that, hey, so be it. So be it. I'm not trying to push it, or I'm not trying to force it, or I'm not going... You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I needed to be like that. Hey, that would be nice. Because in that tense love, they done seen you in all different stages of life. And if anybody who deserved that unconditional love is that person who's in that tense love, I'm not even going to lie to you. But a lot of time it doesn't work out like that. But, hey, I hope I have that ending, that my intense love is my unconditional love. I will say that. Not saying that I'm not going to not prepare myself or go out and dabble and to look for that love or to attract that love. We don't know. We'll see. Gotta love myself, and hopefully somebody can match the love that I give myself to love me like that. But those are 3 different stages of love. You know what I'm saying? The puppy love, the first love, the intense love, and unconditional love. I think the closest thing to unconditional love, once again, is a mother's love. A mother gonna have your back. Trust and believe that. Your mom gonna have your back. So also in my journey of love, in my research, because once you start researching one thing, the rabbit hole of research just go down the rabbit hole, and you just start researching any and everything just start popping up within that topic of there. And another topic that popped up on me, which is going to move into a bigger form. These are just 3 forms of relationships, and like I just gave before, those are just 3 types of love stages. Why I say stages, I even say the types of love. 3 stages of love. You know what I'm saying? And these are 3 different forms of relationships. Because if you're loving somebody, it's some type of relationship to have that. And relationship is not always girlfriend, boyfriend, intimate. A relationship could be anything, but we're talking about intimate relationships and the 3 different forms of intimate relationships. And I'm going to go through it just like I went through it with the 3 stages of love. I'm going to say it, then go back and explain it. You feel what I'm saying? So, the 3 different forms that I saw in my research of relationship is dependent love relationship, a codependent love relationship, and an interdependent love relationship. Now, in my research, what I'm saying was each one of it is, the first 2 relationships sounds like what you would get in the first 2 stages of relationships, which is the first love and the intense love. You know what I'm saying? And we normally are in the first 2 of the forms of relationships, the codependency and the dependency relationship. What is a dependency relationship? A dependency relationship is basically a one-sided relationship. Basically, when one person is putting out more love and depending on the other person to reciprocate that love. So if you ever feel like that you're doing more, or you're texting more, you're the one that's always texting good morning, or you're always the one that's trying to do something to go out, or you're all the ones that initiate anything, more than likely you're in a dependent relationship, because you're putting out more effort in the relationship and depending on that person to basically reciprocate, which is not really a healthy relationship. The second relationship that we want to talk about is a codependency relationship. And when I was doing my research on these relationships, a codependency relationship is basically where both of you are just fucking obsessed with each other. All you see is each other. You're dependent on each other to fulfill each other, basically. It's all about the other person. Both. Now, it may sound good, definitely in the beginning, because everything is of equal. I may text this day, you may text that day. You feel what I'm saying? I might say I love you first, and then you may say I love you first. But if anybody breaks that mold, it's a problem. You look up at 10 o'clock and this person ain't text you, what's going on? Normally by 9, somebody didn't text somebody. You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong. Or once we hang up the phone, one person will say, I love you, something is wrong. It's a codependency relationship. Whereas though, both person are half and they're looking for the other person to fill them up. It can have beautiful qualities, but it's not the most effective way of being in a relationship. The third one is the interdependent relationship. Now, an interdependent relationship is basically where both persons are full up, both persons are having a life in full and loving themselves, and decide to love each other. Decide to share their love with themselves, with each other, and they can love themselves. two things that I noticed in my research that I saw of example of what I'm talking about in an interdependent relationship. And one of the example was I was reading this article and I was watching this video of Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkins. Okay, let's go ahead and get out all the jokes about August Alsina and whatever Jada Pinkins has been in. I guess what I'm about to say is going to further support what Will Smith actually said, which can be, I guess, when you look in the conditioned way of thinking of a relationship, it can be a very hard thing to swallow. But Will Smith said that it is not his job or his spouse's job to make him happy. It's his job to make himself happy, and it's his spouse's job to be there to add to it and enjoy the happiness. So basically what he's saying is, it's not your spouse's job to make you happy or make you full or make you whole. It's your job to make yourself whole first. Happy first. Fulfilled with yourself. And then when you indulge with a partner, they need to be full and happy and fulfilled with their self, and then you can intertwine with each other and share that fullness. It's like having a full pizza and y'all be a whole lot of goodness. You need to be whole, and your partner need to be whole, and then so y'all could be a whole lot of goodness. Not a lot of people been coming into the thought process of, oh, I could be half, and then my partner be half, and then we'll be whole. Well, when your partner go, or if your partner go, now you're back to half. But if you're a whole and your partner's whole, and y'all decide to go y'all separate ways, both of y'all are whole, still whole. We had it backwards. We had it backwards. And I can understand how that happens. Like I said, once again, in those same movies. I'm saying them hopeless romantics, they start off movies. You gotta be obsessed with this person be obsessed with us, and we be obsessed with each other. I done been in that relationship, it fizzes out. You need to be obsessed with yourself. And learn how to be obsessed with yourself. And to learn how to open up your space and your love to other people. That's how it needs to be. Remain in yourself. It sounds selfish. It's not selfish. It's not selfless or whatever it is. It's not selfish. It's necessary. You need to take care of yourself. Parents. That's where it goes to before we say a relationship with somebody else. Parents, how can you take care of your kids without taking care of yourself? However you going to be, that's how your kids is looking at you, the example of your kids. Take care of yourself. Of course. Taking care of kids it's like breathing. You don't think about breathing. So take care of kids is like breathing. You're going to take care of your kids. Take care of yourself in that too. Trust and believe you need to do that. Dependent love. One-sided. Everybody done been there. You doing everything. You feel like this relationship would not be if I wasn't doing what I'm doing. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing, this relationship would not be no more. I'm dependent on you to show me love, to get my love from you. I'm giving you love, but I'm dependent on you to give it right back to me. Dependent love. Nobody want that. Nobody want that. You not showing yourself self-love by being in a dependent relationship. Not looking down. We all been in it. Trust and believe it. And even in these stages, the codependent, one person felt like they was doing more than the other person. A dependent relationship. Codependency. Both of y'all is just intertwined in anything and in each other. You don't see nothing else but each other. You depending on the other person to match you because you putting out, they matching that. If anybody disrupt that, something not right. Basically, neither one of you can move without the other person. Neither one of you can feel whole without the other person. Codependency. Interdependency. Both of you are whole. Both of you know you're whole. And then you have the other person. That's the type of relationship we should all strive for. Interdependency. Both being whole. Both being the shit. Both being in our best version of ourselves. And we have each other. Example, I was saying in my journey and researching all this stuff right there, this one guy gave the perfect example breaking down each relationships. He said, so imagine you going out, and I give the hood version, he was a white guy. Imagine you going out smoking and drinking with your significant other, and y'all going out sitting on the hill and watching the sunset. And in a dependent relationship, one of the persons in the relationship wouldn't be focused on the relationship, on the sunset. They'd be focused on their partner, and their partner be like, "Man, look at the sunset," and they like, "Nah, right? Look at you. You're so beautiful. You're better than the sunset." It's a dependency relationship. One person is looking at the sunset while the other person is looking at the other person looking at the sunset. Codependency, which I have been in, is where it's the same scenario. Smoking, drinking, sitting on the sunset, and instead of both of y'all looking at the sunset, both of y'all is looking at each other. It could be cute, it could be romantic, it could be all that right there, but y'all not taking in the moment of this beautiful sunset in this scenery in which y'all watching. Y'all watching each other. Y'all on each other. Interdependency of this same scenario. Smoking and drinking on the sunset. Now, instead of both of y'all worrying about each other, looking at each other, both of y'all is enjoying the scenery. Taking a sip of your drink, hitting the blunt, and enjoying the sunset. Knowing that the other person is there. Not to worry or be insecure. Is this person thinking about me? Are they enjoying this, and third? Just understanding it. You personally enjoying the sunset yourself in the company of your spouse, and your spouse enjoying the sunset in the company of you. Yes, it's okay to glance over and say, "Oh, you're beautiful. You looking good." Say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do. But enjoy the moment. Be secure enough in yourself to understand that this is a wonderful moment. I'm a wonderful person. I myself deserve this moment. And I'm with another wonderful person who in their right and they self deserve this same moment and is enjoying this same moment and they enjoying me in the same time. We've been fooled, people. We've been duped. In the way in which and form of how we love and attack love. Yes, there's going to be some work to try to unwind how we love. If you're in a relationship right now and you look at the other person and try to and say, "I want to experience unconditional love," and they say, "Well, I want to do this, I want to do that," you be like, "Damn, yeah, trust me, it'll be some work." I ain't just saying everybody go out there and just start doing shit. But what I am saying is start to experience unconditional love within yourself. Start to treat yourself how you want to be treated in a relationship. You want to be pampered? Pamper yourself. You want to be stable? You be stable. By doing these certain things, set the tone for anybody who comes around and mess with you. No, we don't need to be a half and find our other half. We need to be whole and find our other whole. That's how it works. The things that we run after, chase after, that's what we're chasing, so it's going to run. But the things that we be, we attract. Love is beautiful. Love can be beautiful. And when we all can experience true love, but it starts with ourselves. Trust me, I'm not saying anything that I'm not experiencing myself. I'm not saying anything that I'm not going through myself. Trust and believe, I will love to have what I want to have. When I want to have it. But I don't deserve it because I'm not doing to myself what I need to be doing to myself. I ain't saying that. Chill out. But I'm not loving myself. I'm not taking care of myself. Or I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't loving myself. Now I am. And different things are starting to move. We don't want to be in a dependent relationship. You don't want to be the one that's just putting in all the effort. You don't want to be the one that's just putting themselves out there and not receiving anything. That is not a wonderful feeling. Codependency sounds beautiful. You do it, I do it. I do it, you do it. Anybody interrupt that shit, it's a problem. You're my other half. Sounds cute. In the old thinking, I would want to slap the shit out of that person. You are never a whole person. I'm whole. Think about it like having your own car. They got their own car. Nobody can leave nobody. Nigga, I drove too. Nigga, you want to go? Go. But we can meet up and go to the same destination we want to. What we need to. How we going to. If you got to stop, you need to go to me. Then stop. Meet up with me. You feel me? Be whole. Find your whole. And be the best version of yourself. And be with somebody else that's the best version of themselves. And it could be a beautiful thing. Listen, I done talked about the 3 stages of love. The first love, the intense love, the unconditional love. I hope the last 2 loves are the same for me. I said it. I hope it is. I hope it is. I really do. Lord, that'd be powerful. But if it's not, I will know how to love and be prepared for that love, that unconditional love. I do want to experience that love and bring some kids to this earth. You feel me? But I'm learning how to love myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm learning how to love myself so I can be prepared for that. So I can teach that person how to love me. I can't teach nobody how to love me if I don't know how to love me. You feel me? Man, it's the truth. It's the truth. Know how to love yourself to teach somebody else how to love you. Goddamn commercials. But when you hear this beat, you already know it's time for us to get the motherfucking shit the fuck up out of here. This motherfucker get the back about this motherfucker. But football's back, baby. Raven Nation stand the motherfucking up, baby. Football back, baby. Tomorrow, Thursday night, the Buccaneers playing somebody. I don't know. I forgot who they playing, but the Buccaneers playing somebody. Football back, baby. Let's get it. Fantasy football, all that shit. We back, baby. Shouts out to Drake, Kanye West, putting out some good music. I think both of y'all some goats. I think both of y'all is the top of the game. Hey, I'm trying. Hey, one day I'll be working with both of y'all somehow, some way. I'll be working with both Drake and Kanye West. I'm trying to get on y'all level. I will be getting on y'all level. You already know. Shouts out to y'all. Thank you for the music. Both of y'all some motherfucking goats. Depression is real, people, yo. Depression is motherfucking real, yo. I'm trying to tell you right here. I'll be the first one to tell you depression is real. Identify it in yourself. Go through it. Feel through it. Be through it. Identify other people. Know how to receive love. Know how to give love. Not just love there for everybody, man. You know what you gotta do, man. It's real. It's real. The 3 stages of love that I did in my own research, you heard me, is the first love, which is the high school love, puppy love. The intense love, that off and on love, that love and unconditional love. Unconditional love is exactly what it sounds like, man. Loving people no matter what. You already know. And the 3 forms of relationships that 2 you don't want to be in, and the last one you definitely would love to be in is dependent relationships. You putting in all the work, the other person not really putting in the work. Codependency, with both of y'all is obsessed with each other. Y'all can't get enough of each other. All it is in the world is each other. Y'all's each other's everything. An interdependent relationship where it's both of y'all whole. Both of y'all love yourself first. It's full and fulfilled within yourself, and then y'all full and fulfill each other because y'all full and fulfilled with yourself. Trust and believe that right there. So you already know, before we getting up out here, man, if anybody out there that's trying to do something, that got a dream, man, identify the stages. It's levels to it. It's ups, it's downs. Go through it all. Don't stop in hell. If you're going through hell, never stop, man. Walk through that motherfucker, man. Don't stop. Keep pushing, because you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Always remember, man, love yourself. Support yourself. Be there for yourself. Because without yourself, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. But this is I Can't Say The Production presents Irresponsibly Correct. And I'm your Irresponsibly Correct host, Tonio. Irresponsibly Correct. That'll be Irresponsibly Correct host. Tonio. How about, nigga?